a .3 edge. Really needs an 8.8 to tie. Anything above that would give him the win.
Back up Rice, stalled her. There's a reverse act. Oh, wow. He was way out there on his fingertips.
I didn't think he was going to catch that.
He's just a little cleaner than Jorge was here. He's doing similar level of difficulty. Just a little more polish. Good thing he hung on that reverse act and a really high, clean layout double back. That should do it for him.
Kyle Asano with a fine performance on the horizontal bar.
Stick around for a few minutes. We will give you the bracket leaders.
The reverse hack, he really has good position here. He cranks it across the bar. He's just about as far out as you'll want to be, way out there on the end of his fingertips, which is very impressive, but it's also pretty hairy out there. Very high layout, double back, a little sloppy in the air, but of course we have the advantage of seeing it in slow motion where we can pick out those minor form breaks. It's very difficult to see those when you're moving that fast, but boy, he is up there in a really pretty position as he arches out the second flip. Good job for Kyle Asano.
And that should easily net him a score higher than 8.8. That would probably be the good news. The bad news is he's going to have to face Lance Ringnold in the next session. Lance Ringnold, of course, one of the premier gymnasts. Again, you'll have to watch your cable listings to see who advances and what nights they'll be on. Kyle Asano, 9.2. He's our winner. We'll be back with a recap after this. Led Kyle Asano, but then when the rotation switched to parallel bars and high bar, Kyle Asano took over and won. Asano over Garcia, 53-4 to 53-0. On the women's side, Margaret Ulett all the way over Carol Ulrich, 38.25 to 36.675. And right now, Bart Connors with our winners.
Well, good opening rounds for both Kyle and Margaret. You had a good start right on the vault, started out with a 9.8. That had to feel good.
Yes, it did, and it was one of my highest scores on vault.
What do you feel about being in with the big girls now? I know you're on the junior team, but this is the big leagues. How do you like that?
I think it's a good advantage for me to go up against them now, so in the future I'll be ready.
Speaking of the big leagues, you draw next Brandy Johnson. That's going to be tough.
Yes. I'll just have to concentrate on what I'm doing and go for it all, and don't hold back.
Well, lots of luck to you.
Thank you.
And Kyle, you had a good opening round. You got to go against Lance Ringnold next round. How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel nervous about that, and it's just a good challenge for me.
When you look back at your performance today, what was the best aspect in your mind?
Probably just hitting and just like being relaxed and just staying on. That's about it.
Well, I know you have a good future. Good luck against Lance.
Thank you.
Leandra?
Thank you very much, Bart Connor. Again, our congratulations to our winners, Kyle Asano and Margaret Ulett. We'll be back with more after this. From our beginning field of 24 gymnasts, we are now down to 20. 10 men remain. Kyle Asano has now defeated Jorge Garcia. He will face Lance Ringnold later this summer. On the women's side, it was Margaret Ulett over Carol Ulrich. She will now face, Margaret Ulett that is, will face Brandy Johnson, as there are now just 10 women remaining in this 1989 U.S. Gymnastics Challenge. Bart?
Margaret had a terrific start. She got a 9.8 on vault, 2 9.6s both on the beam and the floor. She'll have to have the meat of her life, however, though, to give a strong challenge to Brandy Johnson. Kyle Asano did a good job. He was a little inconsistent. He had some trouble on some of the events with the sloppy form, but Lance Ringnold is the hot guy, and I'm sure he'll enjoy the experience of competing against America's best in this head-to-head competition.
All right, again, a reminder that you can watch gymnastics here all summer long on ESPN. Next week, it's Conrad Borsinger against Brad Hayashi, and then it's Lisa Panzeroni against Elizabeth Crandall. For Bart Connor, I'm Leandra Riley. So long, everyone, from the Denver Coliseum.